I think I have always loved slow living, but I just didn't know how to go about it. And this was like years ago. I think during my teenage years, I've always loved to go at a pace where I am not compelled to be like someone else. But I think over the years, I have struggled to really find who I am, who I'm supposed to be, and just generally who I'm supposed to be. And that's something that a lot of us I know struggle with. Now, on YouTube, I've been seeing a lot of people practicing slow living, minimalist living, and all of that. And I've come to realize that we can actually excel in whatever that we are. We do not necessarily have to be like someone else. Personally, I am an omnivert. Like I can be introvert today, I can be extrovert today, or it depends on the situation or the people I'm with or the environment. That's basically what I've noticed about me. And I think in my teenage years I've kind of struggled to actually accepting that. I'm a lot older now, and so there are a lot of improvements that I am grateful to God. But at the same time, I'm not going to lie. There are times I feel kind of down because some of the things I'm supposed to have achieved, I haven't. But when I come to understand that just because what you've been wanting to achieve, you haven't achieved it, does not mean you're not going to achieve it. And I think a lot of us, we tend to put such unnecessary pressure on ourselves, forgetting that just because this person achieved this so and so time does not mean you can't achieve yours. You just have to figure out a way, figure out yourself. And that's where God comes in. And mind you, I am not a very extreme spiritual person. My spiritual life is is still a work in progress. So I'm not gonna come here to tell you that I am one ideal Christian or one ideal spiritual person because I'm not. I'm a work in progress and it's okay. So why am I saying all of this? I'm saying all of this because if you currently watching this now are feeling like you're out of place, people do not like you, people just can't stand you, it's okay. If people don't like you, then that's their own loss. You have to live your life based on your own terms. And it's okay to figure out things on your own. It's okay to struggle with certain things in life. It does not mean you're a failure. It doesn't mean you're a loser. Failing is part of growing. I think that's where a lot of us try not to accept. But honestly, failing is part of growing. If we do not fail, how do you intend to grow? Failing is not one bad thing. Personally, I have failed countless times. Surprisingly, I'm still here. That's to confirm that it's part of growing. You can't compare the girl of many years ago and now because these are two different people, but they're still part of one person, which is me as an individual. But because of all my feelings, I have come to grow and I'm still growing. I'm not grown like grown. When I mean grow, I'm not talking about just the physiology. I'm talking about the mind. I'm talking about how I think. I'm a lot more wise. I'm a lot more intelligent. I'm a lot more goal oriented. I'm a lot more focused. And I'm a lot more, you know, you have to play there's a term for it. Not to be politically correct, but to practice politics. When I mean politics, at times you just can't be your true self around certain people because just gonna use that against you. That's what I mean. So you know how to play around. You know how to play that game. So it's very important to just try as much as we can to be very wise, to be very strong. And that can only happen from feeling. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts about this in the comments. And this will be my first slow living series. Something I actually don't know how this is going to be received, but let me know. Would you want me to dive into this more? Just let me know. Let me know in the comments. So that's it, guys. Moral of the story is do your thing according to your own pace. Do whatever you want to do based on you, not because of what others are doing. Yes, let me know, guys. Let me know your thoughts about all of this I've said. What are your thoughts? Feel free.